Yeah, and I think that's part of it, is where we kind of always look at our organisations romantically in terms of the past. And then we think that to be real, you needed to almost replicate what happened in the 70s. And it's not until you have your touchstones like Auntie Pam that say you belong now and your job is today. Don't worry about what happened then. That's your history. You enjoy that. But that should give you strength to be able to address the challenges now, but also then to hand over like an envisage, a positive vision for the future. I think when we talk, and particularly when we talked about Aboriginal community control a few years ago in South East Queensland, everything was very individualistic in terms of the organisations, despite the fact that you had this huge community that had grown up in South East Queensland, but also the politic from the leadership was very much about old kind of styles and arguments about, governance models, none of which had put us in the position to be able to address the challenge. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been in the precarious spot we was a few years ago when government had changed policy. So I think that is the thing, that really important thing, is about being positive, about being proud of the past, but being just as proud of the future that you're working towards. And I think that's what good governance provides, and particularly for young ones, I think, who have they get some very different messages. And it's very hard to be a young Aboriginal person in South East Queensland with everything else that you cop. And what they don't want to hear from the leadership is about how the solution, happened over 200 years ago, or that this solution is beyond them, that they require someone else to tell them what it is they need to do. They belong not there, or where they belong now. And so that's the really important part of the vision and the vibe, is to create that feeling, that positivity about opportunity, so that we can continue to realise the opportunities that do exist, to continue to grow community-controlled health services, to improve health outcomes. Why? So that our families and communities can realise their full potential. It's not about health being the end goal. Health's important to life, and that's ultimately what we want to be able to create.